Hey, everybody.
Hey everybody, welcome to TFT Tarot for Today, Divine Dabblings with Book Boy
Mr. O.
and me, Banshee. Hey, welcome to a later happy hour.
Yes, you'll have to get your own martini.
You know what? It doesn't matter what time it is, it's always happy hour here. Matter of fact, it doesn't matter what show it is. Look, Bly is here. Bly is here, but kind of off in the shadows
Hi,
here.
everybody.
Sonny, unfortunately, is in and out because he has nowhere to go. He has no table to sit on up in our library here.
I
Sorry.
tried to make a table space for him, but then it didn't work out for the setting of us. So
Sorry, fans of Sonny. Maybe next time we'll figure a way out, but he can't jump on the table. Oh, Kara, I'm sorry. He was here a moment ago walking around and looking like defeated.
whatever will you do? So let's get started.
Let's get started.
And of course, just a reminder that there are no questions today. We just do a one-card pull for each person, and it's to give you an uplifting, possibly divine or spiritual message.
Right, it's a message from Spirit today, no questions. We'll get to it with our card for the collective, which I shuffled in advance. It's this cute little affirmation deck, because I love myself, which everybody should love themselves. Why don't you pick one out, Mr. O? Ah, and it is loving energy. As I move throughout this day, I surround myself with loving energy. I consciously place myself within an energy field that supports, protects, and shields me. You know, we should always try to do that. I'm not always that good at doing that. But, you know, when I definitely feel I need it, I'm putting it up there. And also, you know, but make this energy that you are surrounding yourself, especially at the start of a new day, loving energy. You know, surround yourself with a sense of self-love, a sense of gratitude for who you are. You know, you are worthy of love. So go out with that mindset into the world.
All right.
That's what I have for the collective today. Good luck
And
with
Sonny doesn't need wings to get up on the table. He's done it a few times, so we have to have eternal vigilance because he'll knock everything over.
So, if the camera goes out, the mic goes
It's
down,
sunny.
the light falls, whatever, it's sunny. Okay, let's get going and see what we've got, Mr. O. The first person on the list is Buddy, I believe. Yes, Buddy B.
All right.
Good to see everybody who made it today at our later time. It would be cool if he could fly. He could go visit you. But he has to come back. You cannot keep him. Ah,
There you go.
I do love my cats. Noah, you cut them and I'll...
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you do it. We're just each cutting and shuffling our own. So you can pull that card for Buddy. Yay! Ha! It's the star. Let's kick off this happy hour on a real positive note here, shall we? I think Buddy would agree. It's the star. How nice, you know. This is a card of optimism, of hope. You know, this is a card where you are attached to that hope, that optimism, you know. It's almost as if, I don't know, like sometimes it looks like she's holding the strings to a kite, but maybe what she's doing is pulling down her hopes and dreams to reality, you know, and making them manifest.
There's actually an energy principle in this card, and I see that a lot of times in this particular deck, some of the meanings are subtly altered, or maybe a little bit more than subtle, and they kind of give a little bit more substance to the card's meaning. And so I see that with the star. I see that idea that Banshee says, that they're sort of actively bringing energy down or manifesting it somehow. And of course, it doesn't have to be exactly through the idea of the star. It's whatever it is you connect with, finding your power, finding where your dreams can turn into destiny.
Bringing your dreams down to earth, And, so Spirit is saying, remain hopeful, remain optimistic, and start working on manifesting what it truly is you wish and long for in life. Good luck with that, buddy. Awesome start to happy hour. Yay. I like it. Hey Rashmi, there's no questions today on this show. We just do a single card positive message from Spirit, but we'll be happy to draw one for you. Tomorrow at our live show, we'll be doing readings for any questions. And our schedule's just been posted by Mr. O.
You're welcome, Buddy Blue.
All right, we are on a cell.
Also known as Lessa.
Lessa. That's kind of cool. My name, my regular real name, is not easy to do that with.
No comment.
Yours might be.
Nala.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. Let's see what we have for, a cell. It's the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is such a nice card. I just love the flow of energy in this card. I think I have said that before. There's real reciprocity here, It's what you put out, you get in return, in kind. But, you have to be willing to give, whether it's your time, your talents, your abilities, your love, your resources, in order to receive. And also, I should say this too, be willing to receive.
There's something that sort of connotes generosity going on here, and it may be that you're the person receiving it. That sort of is typical of this card.
Yeah.
And so this is saying really that you should be mindful of any gifts or generosity you receive, because you may need to pay it forward, as we say, yourself too. It's kind of like what Banshee's saying. And it's not even necessarily about physical things or gifts of money. It could be other things too. A certain wisdom that maybe is shared with you, or a certain loving feeling that is shared with you. You can reciprocate that too, and you basically magnify that good.
Sharing is caring. I'm in a very rhymey mood lately, but sharing is caring.
It sounded like a little My Pink Pony.
My Little Pony.
Whatever.
Which our granddaughter used to love, by the way. Yes. And so, just be willing to do both, Asal, in equal measure. This is also about equanimity in a way, too. It's not the justice card, it's true, but there is a sense of sort of justness about this, you know?
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's what we have for you. Good luck with that.
And Lena is up.
Hi, Lena.
I'll take those.
Oh, you may.
I knew you were going to.
You know I was. You know I was.
As soon as you heard me say it.
So, Victoria, I have one more question. I'm not going to bother you here, but I'm going to DM you later with one more question I have about self-publishing that maybe I could just tap your knowledge on. It's just a small issue. I'm just curious about it. And that's it. I don't know what I'm going to do. but we're getting ready to publish our haiku book. We made Halloween haiku over the years, and we're getting ready to try to self-publish it.
Okay, Lena, you have the Five of Wands.
Look at that, the Five of Wands. Well, Lena, I like this card in Happy Hour because, even though in some ways it looks like there may be some conflict or some chaos here, there's a positive element to this card. And it's all about, in a way, creative chaos, that oftentimes when there's disagreements or people seeing things differently, maybe not necessarily disagreeing, but like me and Mr. O, sometimes we see the cards differently. And so there can be a lot of creativity and a lot of wisdom gained from that kind of scenario. And I feel that right now in your life, there's something to be gained by interacting with others, by connecting with others, by, not necessarily debating things, but listening to different views, different perspectives. You may or may not agree with, but you may learn something from that that's very valuable.
Well, it's hard to add to that, but I think that this is talking about, the spirit is giving the spirit of cooperation and maybe a little bit of competitiveness, because sometimes that spirit of competition may drive more enthusiasm that could be needed for a project or for a situation of any sort. So I think this is saying really that it's okay to kind of engage in trying to bring out the best, to bring out other qualities, to make people work smarter and faster, as they say, things like that, and that it's you probably the one who really can model this behavior best. That's why there's somebody there with the torch kind of leading the way. So Spirit is saying you can be the trailblazer in projects or situations that maybe are gainful.
I like that, Mr. O.
Right.
All right. That's what we have for you. Good luck with that.
Good luck, Lena.
And who could we be on? Oh, it's Victoria. All right, Victoria, you ready for some happy? We hope. Yeah, Fiber won't be here today, and Carl, I think, because they've got some event planning.
No, they're actually
at an event. Oh, yeah. Okay, they're at an event today.
This is Pagan Pride season.
Ah.
You're welcome, Lena.
You're welcome, Lena.
I think there's one in Grand Rapids, Michigan this weekend.
Oh.
Yep.
The one we used to go do. We did
it one time. Maybe twice. I don't remember. Ann Arbor was a week ago or so.
Ah. It's the season.
It is.
Oh, awesome. This is nice, Victoria. It's the Queen of Cups. Woohoo. I should let you go first once in a while, shouldn't I?
I guess so. Also, too, I can place the card better rather than at the top.
Then I will hand them to you.
Queen of Cups. Victoria, you're the Queen of Cups right now because you're sort of resulting in beneficent, kind of vibrational feel. You're able to receive as well as give emotional support and care to whoever needs it that's in your circle of friends or your situations. And when you look at that image there, you kind of see that it just seems like there's cascading energy, but it's recycling. And you're sitting kind of in the water because you're immersed with all of this energy and sense of emotion that is only bound to really magnify the goodness in your heart or the goodness that you feel for what you're trying to do, raising the vibrational level.
It's a beautiful card. And, I think, This could be a very intuitive as well as creative time for you. Cup cards have that about it because you can really put yourself, your emotions into what you are producing and creating. And also, there's this psychic energy in this card, I feel too. Clearly, with her hand, she's receiving signals. She may be, also trying to gain answers. I almost feel it's like a back and forth communication going on, with the other realms in some way. So, or your inner realm, that there's this back and forth going on. It's like Mr. O said, there's this exchange. And I think that you're going to find yourself opening up more to more intuitive experiences as well. But use this energy for creative goals, creative pursuits, creative projects. From the looks of things, hint, hint, I think you have. I think you have been. So it's pretty appropriate that you have pulled this card.
All right.
Good luck with that.
You'll have to wait for your turn, though. I think there's a list here.
Yeah, Madia, we're getting there. We're not quite there yet, though. Watch the list when it pops up. And we are on, I think it's Sonali. Yes, hi, Sonali.
Hi, Sonali.
Is it my turn?
All right, Victoria.
It's your turn.
Love to you. Thank you.
Hey, love to you, Victoria. Keep
Good
on
luck.
keeping on. What else was I going to say? I had something I wanted to talk to people about, and I forgot what it is. Is it something about our schedule? It might be the fact that we are going to have a monthly modality message next week when Libra season begins.
Yeah, so that's probably going to be next Saturday.
I think
we'll
it's
release
next
that.
Saturday, indeed.
All right, so this is for Sonali.
It's it.
Oh, shut up.
No, I will not.
And it's the Emperor.
It is the Emperor Sonali. Oh, you're right.
So the Emperor means that this is a time for you to listen to good counsel, to have a relaxed attitude about what it is you're trying to accomplish, because everything seems to favor you, and you don't have to really exert a lot of visible or physical control at this time. It sort of is a natural, innate thing around you. Spirit is saying that if you take a more relaxed approach, that maybe you can accomplish just as much with your powers of being in charge.
Well, you know what, Sonali? If you, Spirit is saying if you have any fears or self-doubts, in regards to leading a team, leading others, guiding someone, giving advice, your fear, cast those fears aside. You've got this. Spirit is telling you it is easier for you than you may think, No pressure, just be yourself, be your authentic self, and share your wisdom, your guidance, your knowledge with others freely, and also share your skills, your talents, your abilities, and maybe be an example for others who want to aspire to, the level in life that you have achieved. Now, you may wonder and say to yourself, well, but I don't think I've achieved any level. Spirit's saying otherwise. I really believe Spirit is saying otherwise here.
All right.
That's what we have for you. I wish you luck with that. It's a very powerful card, but on the other hand, too, it's a very easygoing Emperor card. He has no problem, sharing, caring, and taking care of others. So good luck with that. I think we're on Kara. Hi, Kara. Well, we're breezing through this list today. Holy moly.
As well we should.
Oh, Ah. Well, it is just one card, Mr. O.
Yes, no long-winded baggage from either of us.
Long-winded baggage?
You know what I'm talking about.
I would prefer to call it in-depth psychic analysis.
Well, you're the one who asked me about how often you say, you know.
Ah, well, you know, maybe you have a point there.
I know I do.
All right. Okay, Kara, get ready. Get ready to get moving. Look at that. It's the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is
Eight of Wands.
upright. Let me move it so Mr. O can be happy of its position. Look at that. So, lots of energy. Lots and lots of energy to burn, Kara. If you're not feeling it, Spirit says, it's coming. You'll just wake up one day like a little Energizer bunny and trying to get everything accomplished, you know? But Spirit wants you to focus all that energy on the things that are most important to you right now. One other thing I do want to mention before I take everything away from Mr. O is that...
No, you've already done that.
Whoa! Woo! This is slappy hour now.
I could get behind that. Is it my turn yet?
Well, so you know here, Kara, this also means a lot of messages and communications with others too might be happening for you very, very shortly.
Well, I often think that this is about making the mark, making the target kind of thing. It's sort of like a sense of precision guided with the speed, but you also have to have energy. So it's sort of like energy, precision, and speed. And so this is what Spirit is saying, is that now is the time for you to go out and make your mark, to reach the target you've been reaching for. You can find this energy. Without that energy, you can't really move as quickly or well towards that point.
No being grouchy at happy hour, Mr. O. Oh, there's no stopping this Groucho. Oh, boy. Well, you know, Kara, use that energy. What is that song? There's a song that goes, move it, move it, move it. No?
The wheels on the bus go round.
There's
and
that.
round.
Good luck with that, Kara. Use that. You know what? Use the energy or lose it. Don't lose it.
It's my turn.
I'm getting them for you.
Are you?
Yeah.
Good.
All right.
So,
Well, it is time for a beverage for me.
all right, Maria, it is now your reading.
Oh, hi,
I know you
Maria.
may be
We're going to
there.
pull a card for you. See what we get.
I'm not saying anything.
Yet. I need to clean my room. I need to clean many rooms. I'm definitely going to work on the bathroom. I clutter in the bathroom first.
All right, Maria, thank you for waiting. You have the world.
The world is here. That's awesome.
And the world means that there's probably a sense of a completion of a cycle for you, Maria. And that maybe even though you are completing this cycle right now, you're also feeling that something big or something else will need to happen soon. You'll need to start a new cycle. The new cycle may be related to the first cycle, but it's also about really an achievement you want.
Right. You know, could be the completion of a successful goal, or a project, the end of a chapter in your life of some sort. It could be, well, in my case, like for example, it was retirement. So, it could be the end of some chapter in your life. And, what this is saying here, when you see her in this circle walking, she's still moving. You might be finishing something, but hey, life doesn't just end there or stop there, You're ready to enter something new. You're walking forward into, the unknown, a new adventure in life. So finish up, whatever it is that you need to right now to get ready for something new to be entering your life. I think that's...
And thanks for coming today. If you want to ask a question, we're back tomorrow from 2 to 4 p.m. our time, Eastern Standard Time. And we'll be happy to try and answer a question for you.
Yep. So that's what we have for you. Nice card for happy hour as well. I like the world. I'll take those. Thank you.
So now we're on Flower Beauty.
Hey, Flower Beauty. I was kind of hoping Anthony would be here because I wanted to tell him I'm going to pull some cards for the Lions game tomorrow to see if they're going to win. Not on happy hour, of course. And, of course, the Lions game is televised tomorrow, and it's an hour before our show.
Oh, wow.
I know. So I'll miss most of it, but I will catch some of it. Okay, Flower Beauty. Oh gosh, it's a repeat card.
You're welcome, Maria.
There's no bends or anything in this card to make it come up again, but it is the Emperor. So I could look at this card a lot of different ways, Flower Beauty. This could be about yourself, and what we said when it came up the other time for Sonali, I think it was, that, this is a card of leadership, but this is a card of gently guiding others, whether you're guiding your children, whether you're guiding, whether you're a teacher, for example, instructing and guiding students, whether at the workplace you're a manager of some sort. This is about, being able to guide and direct others, delegate to others as well, especially if you're working with a team on a project or goal. But I'll let you go ahead, and then I want to throw something else out there we don't always bring up.
So that's kind of about modeling behavior, too. Some of those words she said, that the idea is that sometimes your role isn't always exactly about real hands-on control, but it's also about suggesting what are the proper virtues to follow, what are the proper ethics, both work and other related, that you may need to show people how to have control for themselves too. So the Emperor controls people, but he also maybe shows other people how to have individual control as necessary too.
You're welcome, Maria. And Flower Beauty, you know what? There's another element here, and I don't know if you can relate to this or not, but I'm going to throw it out there because it popped into my head for your reading. It didn't pop in for the other. But sometimes this can also indicate a father figure in your life. Somebody who is your support, your guide, It may not be actually your father, but somebody that you look up to in that way. Somebody who has your best interests at heart and can teach you things or guide you. So if there's anybody like that, they may be... They may be coming into your life now at a time either when you need them or they're just here to say, I'm here, don't forget about me. I'm here when you need me.
I think it's also important to remind you about the idea of maybe having a relaxed view of all these things, that when you're the one in charge, you don't have to sort of stamp around and push and yell and bellow to get your way. Sometimes quiet charisma and cooperation also show that you're a leader.
And that's what this Emperor is all about.
All right.
So we have for you. Good luck with that.
Good luck.
And is Rashmi here? Did Rashmi want a reading? Yes. Okay, hi.
On the list.
Let's see, on the list. Let's do it.
Awesome.
My back is feeling better today. First time in like 3, maybe 4 days. I hope it improves. I've been trying to do a little more walking. I was going to walk today, but I fell asleep instead and had weird dreams instead.
All right.
Nope, that's one. Don't you do that. All right.
Oh, stop it.
No. These cards took a beating, but they lasted a while. They lasted longer than the first deck we had. All right, well, this is the Three of Wands. Always a nice card to see here as well.
You're welcome.
Rashmi. This indicates that, Spirit is saying, you almost feel like something is very coming, some goal, whatever it is, whether it's material, whether it's financial, career-oriented, or whether it's relationship-oriented. You almost feel it's within reach, You feel like it's on its way. And you're just anticipating the right time to make your move, to make it happen.
A lot of this card also means, too, that you really have moved to this point because you have already made accomplishments, too. And whether that's not exactly true or not, you should contemplate that, think about that, realize that there's always a mix of things we do. And so focus on what were the best things that stabilized or helped create the structure that you may now be enjoying, the structure of your life. And figure out maybe what were those key skills or abilities that you learned or gained there, because you're going to be able to put them in use when you catch that moment, when something's coming in and it can take you back out, even stronger.
And this is such a clever card, using the surfer to as a visual cue to the meaning of the card, because the surfer is just anticipating the right moment to strike, to go out there and catch the right wave. And so, you're catching that wave. This is an indication that you'll know when the time is right, because you've already planned and prepared for it. You're ready. So, wishing you luck with that. It's a good
right,
card.
333.
333, and we have a 3. We had a 3.
Oh, that's right.
That's all I'm saying. Violet Lotus, are you actually up? Yes, we really breezed through the list. But it's a short list today because we figured we'd lose some people starting later.
I could use a well-deserved rest.
Mr. O is tired from his workday, so... Oh, I forgot my Namaste Blessing cards. You know what? We'll end with another Because I Love Myself card. I knew I forgot something. Now I realize that. Well, darn.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, no yawning in happy hour. It is not allowed. Or maybe that yawn was too loud. All right. Violet. You got the death card. Well, let me qualify that by saying it is the death and rebirth card in this deck. And it is such a beautiful death card at that, No scary skeletal figure here, just a shroud around the beauty and the continuity of life, And so I feel here that this is a time for you to cast aside the old ways of doing things, the old thinking, the old mindsets that are no longer a part of who you are. And it's time to be reborn into, the new you.
Well, I can't add much to that. I feel like this is talking about a very positive, strong, and perhaps spiritual rebirth. And this could be as simple as just really coming across a particular book or writing that gives you such inspiration that you could literally on the spot, change your mind about certain things and find that, suddenly something growthful has just occurred, that an epiphany is possible if something reaches you and says, time for a change.
In endings, there is hope, there is new life, there is growth, there is, the removal of things from ourselves that we have outgrown. I also like the analogy of sometimes of a snake with this card because in a sense, and maybe actually a snake works more for judgment, but in a sense it is a shedding of the old skin to be, reborn into something new, something vibrant, something that has just been waiting to be reborn. However, it can't be until you agree to make that change and become what you are meant to become.
Hi, Mohaha.
Oh, you just got here. We'll add you.
Just to remind you that this is not a question list, though. We're just doing one card with positive value for you. We can do you actually right now.
Yeah, because we're at the end of our list already. We started our happy hour later today because Mr. O had to work. So this is happy hour, so we're just drawing a single card message.
So that's what we had, Violet, and hope that resonates for you, but look for a big change coming.
Yeah. Positive.
All right, so whether you want it or not, Mohaha, we are doing a card for you.
You come to happy hour, you get a card.
Yeah, that's the way it goes. That's why it's not so important to worry if you're here or not. We're just going to go through it, and if you ask where it is, we'll do our best to get you navigated back to it. You're welcome.
If you come after the show, you'll just have to move your way back. Violet keeps posting the lists, so it's easy to kind of track where you are.
All right, so having said that, your card, Mo, is the Tower.
You came and you got the Tower.
You came and you got the Tower. London Bridge is falling down.
Well, you know what, though? There's good news in that, too. This isn't so much about shedding skin, like that, part of you. This is more about things in your life that maybe just have not withstood the tests of time well, and maybe they're crumbling because they were not built on a sturdy enough foundation. They're going to come crashing down, but the point is you're going to learn some valuable things in the process of that. There's always a positive with the Tower card upright. I have a harder time, of course, when the Tower card is reversed, and maybe a little bit more bad news to share. But when it is upright, it is saying this was meant to happen. I mean, there was just no way this was not going to happen with the way things, are. And so it's okay. Let it fall. Let it fall. Don't cling for dear life to things that have no longer been working for you.
Well, Spirit says really this is a chance for you to recover something, to kind of have a chance to examine a lesson that maybe you really should have always known, but regardless of how that actually plays out, something of course has to be that trigger, and it's a triggering moment. It may cause a certain sense of satisfaction, but at the same time a certain sense of bewilderment or shock even.
It can.
These moments, whatever they end up being, are meant to make you realize that there is something to take away from what that was, what befell that way, that kind of situation.
You know what? Somebody posted something really cool on Twitter today, and I can't remember the exact words of it, but this is the main point of it. When things go crashing in our lives, you can be bitter about it or you can be better. And with the tower upright, this is showing you are choosing being better and that you will grow from this experience. And because of that, you'll probably never have to go through something like that again.
Well, we sure hope not.
Yeah. So that's what we have for you, Mo. Good luck with that.
So I guess we're going to do each other's reading.
I guess we are.
Alrighty. So I will start with you.
I guess you are. Hey, you're welcome, Violet. That was a pretty good reading there. A pretty good message. Can't wait to see what you're going to get from me. I'm a little pensive.
Why?
Well, because of things.
Be pensive no more.
Jeez.
5 of Cups.
I guess I jinxed that.
You know, Banshee, it's always like you to feel like you don't have enough in some ways, but maybe you really do. Maybe you should just sit back and really let what's happening grow. Were you going to hit me with that?
Not enough tarot decks? Oh, I could always use more.
Sometimes it's really about taking a better examination, and then you would realize that you do have enough. Honest.
No, I think, well, I'm not going to argue with you there. I do feel that Spirit's got a message for me is like, quit looking at the half empty, right? And consider that the glass is half full, I like to think that, gee, time is just slipping by me and, time is, a factor in my life right now. And instead of dwelling on that, I should be dwelling on, using what I have left of that time to the fullest.
All right.
Mr. Oh, what could I possibly have for you? All right. Well, Mr. O has the devil. Oh my goodness. Yeah, somehow, Scorpio. The shoe fits. Now that card definitely has a bend on it, but you can see it does not affecting, it doesn't come up that often necessarily in the reading here. Well, Mr. O, this is a time to indulge. Indulge in those Oreos you keep buying. Indulge in the jelly beans that you like so much. Indulge in, the pleasures that, really you want to.
Even Chinese food?
Oh, yeah, even Chinese food. Oh, he would have to bring that up. We don't have any good Chinese restaurants around us right now, in my opinion. We have some good Thai ones, but the Chinese ones aren't that great to me. And he's missing Chinese food because I keep balking and not wanting to go to these ones. So, but anyway. Yes, Mr. O, you should indulge in those pleasures too. And, the thing is that sometimes I wonder here if the bondage that we are seeing with the devil is the fact that people feel bound and constricted by society's norms and standards so that they do not enjoy life, and the pleasures that are out there. So, throw off those shackles for a little bit and have a good time.
All right. Well then.
Well, we're going to go back to The beloved because I love myself thing, and I'm going to pull one out this time.
Well, wait.
What?
I'll
What?
get to a handout for you.
Okay.
Am I supposed to shuffle them? Ever?
No, you don't have to. They've been shuffled pretty thoroughly. But let's see what I've got. It is... I give to myself.
And we were just talking about me.
Yeah, we were. I am generous to myself. I offer myself gifts, flowers. Oh, that means I can buy more tarot decks. I gotta give gifts to myself. Gifts, flowers, and small delights. Beautiful things that please my senses. I make space for them every day. You know, you have to also think about the fact that you are a gift to yourself. You know, you are the gift. You know, it's, yes, these are, and so, you know, you should honor that and give yourself some things from time to time. Don't wait for other people to give you stuff. Indulge. It's like the devil card in a way. Indulge. Give to yourself because you too are the gift. Anything to add to that?
No,
I want to make any announcements?
I can't think of any.
Wow.
We'll be back tomorrow.
Except we will be back tomorrow, yes, for our live show from 2 to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And Monday, we will
That's
be...
after Banshee's Sunday
gosh.
morning show, The
Do
Material
come to my
Matters.
Sunday show. Stop in and say hi in the chat. It's a video, but I will be there live in the chat talking to people, sharing coffee and quips about the reading itself. That's 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And on Monday, we won't be there in the chat, but our Weird Week video, your Weird Week, will be coming out on Monday. I don't know, but I do have a feeling that last week's cards pointed to something that definitely happened last week.
And it's a big deal.
And we will be talking about that along with looking at the week ahead.
All right.
All right, I guess that's it. So namaste, everybody. Take care. Have a great rest of your afternoon and or evening or morning, wherever you may be. And we will see you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.